All right, guys, welcome to the first video of the year. For some of the periods we got through this, for some of the periods we didn't, and I told you there would be a video, so here's the video. Okay, so notice in these four problems where it says one last thing, this is kind of weird. The fact that I've got back-to-back symbols. I've got positive, negative, 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 positive, negative, and negative, positive. Like, that's just really weird that we have two symbols back-to-back. And you know what? That's a big no-no. So rule number one, no back-to-back symbols. What we're gonna do is we're gonna rewrite these equations just so that we can take those two symbols down to one. So we need to take these two symbols and I'm just gonna draw them coming down to one symbol, and everything else is gonna get copied down normal when we write the problem. Rule two, when we are taking two symbols and making them one symbol, if they're the same symbol, we turn them into a positive. So if you have a positive and a positive or a negative and a negative, doesn't matter what they are, as long if they're two of the same symbols, we're gonna make it a positive. If they're different symbols, if it's a negative and a positive or a positive and a negative, if they're different symbols, we're gonna turn them into a negative. All right, so for this very first one, we have -3. And then that positive and a negative are different symbols, so they're going to combine to be a negative. And then we just copy, so this got copied down, and now we copy the 4 straight down. So these two symbols right there just got combined down to a negative. So now we see we have the negative 3 fighting for the negative team, and the -4 fighting for the negative team, which means that the negative team won by a lot. The negative team won by 7 people. Okay, for the next one, we have a negative and a negative that combine. Those are the same thing, so we can combine them to a positive. And we just copy the rest of the stuff down, and that's 7 plus 2. And we have a positive team and a positive team, which just makes a big positive team. 7 plus 2 is 9. Third one, we have a positive and a negative. Those are different, so they're going to combine to be a negative. So we have 3 minus 4. So in this one, we have 3 fighting for the positive team. We have 4 fighting for the negative team, which means the negative team is going to win by 1 person. And then finally, this last one we have a negative and a positive come together to be a negative. So we have -10 versus -4. They're both on the negative team, which means the negative team is going to win by a lot, by 14 people, because nobody on the positive team to fight against them. So the rule for today, follow along what I did there, and then for these problems down here, rewrite them one step. For the rest of them, put a circle around the positives and a square around the negative integers, just so it helps you, kind of like I did in this problem, to see are they fighting against each other, fighting with each other, and finish these problems and turn them in for homework tomorrow. Good luck. I will see you tomorrow.